All right, so this camera quality doesn't seem to be too great, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, I feel as though I want to talk about allowing yourself to take a break, allow yourself to take time away from all that you feel you need to be giving yourself to, whether it's work, family, friends, hobbies, like whatever it may be. Like if you feel like you need to pull back and take some time to yourself, this is your permission to do so. There is so much overwhelm and distraction and just so much bullshit that is constantly trying to feed off our energy and pull our attention towards it. And it's our job to discern and choose which things get our energy, right, and our focus. And if we find that we're feeling super exhausted, then it's probably most definitely a time to take a step back and reevaluate what you're giving your attention and your energy to, because that is our one and only true currency of this life, is our energy. And if we're not curating it and directing it to where we want it to go, someone else is going to do it for you. Which, if you're watching this video, I'm sure you're aware of the happenings of the world and the elites and mind control and yada yada, the list goes on, right? They're just simply pulling our attention into all these other areas, intentionally or not intentionally. I can't claim, but it is most definitely being pulled in many directions to have us distracted from our own true nature, right? Because in silence, we're able to remember the power that we truly have. And it's far more, far, far more than what we've been believed it to be. There is so much superficial materialism happening that people just have no idea. And it's when we allow ourselves to take a step back from it all, we can actually get in tune and tap into our true nature. So take a nice deep breath. Allow your shoulders to relax. Release any pressure that you may feel as to where you should be, and anchor yourself into the now, knowing that you are here and now because you are meant to be. If you are watching this, it is because you are meant to be. And whatever you do after this is what you're meant to be doing, and so on and so on. There is never any moment in life that is wrong. We label things as wrong when we feel not okay with what's happening, but that is suffering. And that is the only cause of suffering, is not surrendering to what is. And if we can just surrender to what is and what is all around, and any experiences that come up, all suffering is relieved. Now, this is a practice. It's not a overnight fix, but it is a practice that can be implemented right now, going forward. And it's just choosing to consciously remember that in times of suffering. It's like each moment of suffering is a blessing in disguise to show us where we're not free. Because where we are suffering, we are yet to break ourselves free of the shackles, the mental shackles. Things begin to shift when our energetic state shifts into a frequency of who we wish to be, into a state of peace, into a state of gratitude, into a state of love, appreciation, just seeing things as isness rather than good or bad. Everything just is, right? As I said, there is no given moment where we are not meant to be. We are always where we're meant to be, even more so when it feels like we're not. I love how these messages are always just as directed at myself as it is to whomever may need to hear it, because I always need to hear this too, and to remind myself of all that I know. But it's so easy to get pulled in and out of the knowing from the chaos. It's funny, right? It's an interesting experience that we live, the human experience, where we're able to experience the spectrum of emotion, the highest highs and the lowest lows. And if you're anything like myself, an awakened being that is highly sensitive, highly aware, and you know, your consciousness level is far higher than the average human. And I say that with no superiority. It's just how it is. Then, yeah, like it's a lot. There's a lot to take in. We feel things at a more heightened um, processing level. Like everything is just very, very deep, to say the least. But I am going to leave this video here. I do feel as though I have hit the end point. If anything I have said resonates, I would love to hear it in the comments below. And yeah, know you are loved. Know that you are not alone. Know that you are so strong. And do your best to anchor yourself into the now with gratitude and acceptance for all that is. Much love.